A Labour MP's question in Parliament invoked a dire response from a Conservative minister. And it pretty much sums up what the government thinks of our children. Labour on fire. Labour MP for Oldham East and Saddleworth Debbie Abrahams was speaking in Parliament on Tuesday the 23rd of October. She asked Health Secretary Matt Hancock about infant mortality in England. Her question was off the back of Office for National Statistics (ONS) figures. As it noted, the infant mortality rate increased for the first time in 5 years to 4.0 deaths per 1,000 live births. The neonatal rate also increased by 3.6% compared with 2016, whilst the post-neonatal rate remained the same. She also raised a report that found infant mortality could rocket. And she challenged Hancock over this, asking, "What assessment has the Health Secretary done on the effects of next week's budget on child health and longevity?" Hancock's responds that the government is analyzing the information and it's a very important issue that we are right across. Television Watch. I asked the Health Secretary what assessments he's made about how next week's budget will help tackle infant mortality, which has risen for the first time in 100 years. For in every 1,000 babies born in the UK won't reach their first birthday. In Europe it's 2.8 per 1,000. pic.twitter.com/dxwjfhdf9m Debbie Abrahams MP @Debbie_Abrahams October 23, 2018. Abrahams says Hancock's dire response left Abrahams unhappy. She told the Canary, "It is disappointing but sadly not surprising to be fobbed off with platitudes by yet another cabinet minister. The warnings made by the Royal College of Pediatrics and Child Health are stark. Unless corrected, infant mortality rates will be 140% higher in England by 2030. Instead of applauding increased awareness, Hancock should be making the case to the Chancellor about the very real health effects of the government's austerity agenda on children, as well as adults, ahead of next week's budget." As she points out, research has revealed a damning prediction for infant mortality rates. If they continue to rise, then by 2030 they will be 140% higher than some EU countries. As CNN reported, the lead author of the report, Russell Viner, said this possible outcome is pretty disastrous. He added that this is a warning sign that things need to shift. However, he added, much of this is related to deprivation, poverty and inequality, which is higher in the UK than in the other European countries. A perfect storm, but this is not the whole story. As the Canary previously reported, birth rates for the poorest people have been falling. This is while the rates for the richest people have been rising, although this doesn't account for infant mortality. Couple that with the two-child limit on certain benefits. Then add around 4.5 million children living in poverty. Also throw in childhood obesity rates being highest in the poorest areas. Finally, include child mental health referrals being up 26% in 5 years. The government has created a perfect storm for our children. From when they are born right up to school age, life is now on a knife edge. And as Abrahams said, all ministers offer is platitudes. Get involved, join the Canary so we can keep holding the powerful to account. Featured image via Debbie Abrahams, Twitter.